Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and good luck to the baroudeurs who will try to resist the teammates of the sprinters today. Without any difficulty worth mentioning, the road to victory is clearly mapped out for the sprinters.
Oh my. Right.
Okay, guys. It would be a big surprise if a sprinter didn't win today. Have a good stage.
The riders have just set out and already there's an attack.
Allez les gars, courage! Continue comme ça!
Vanavond begin ik weer. Doe je dat nu? Ik doe dat steeds wel, ja? Tot 12.
Make a picture. Yeah, like this. Becky.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
The feed zone is in sight for the head of the race. Riders will be able to pick up some nourishment.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The breakaway's losing ground.
Continuez comme ça.
Courage les gars, on continue.
Et voilà.
He's the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway.
He's one of the best punchers, but he's also very comfortable in the mountains.
His teammates are riding to protect the jersey. You're the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway.
Here we are at the foot of the climb, the only opportunity to cause problems for the sprinters. All the same, it's optimistic to think that you could shake them off here.
You're 2 kilometers from the top. Come on! If you play this right, you'll be on your own at the top of the climb. You were first over the top of the climb. That's good. Go! Another 10 kilometers. It won't be easy, but give it a try.
Vas-y, fonce, fonce, allez.
You have 30 seconds on the peloton.
Five kilometers. It will be very complicated for the breakaway. If it manages to hold off the peloton, it will be a real exploit. is in sight for the front of the race.
Fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him warmly. Here is today's stage winner. He will...
Great, guys. I wasn't expecting anything from this stage, and you bring home a podium place? Well done to you all. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. The final ascent will suit the climbers, but it's still open, and some of the punchers could hang on to be in with a chance of victory. You will have to be there on the final climb if we are to do well. It'll be difficult to keep up the pace of the bend.
Hello and welcome to all. There may be no less than 7 climbs that count towards the mountains classification. But we can't forget the other ascents that will add to the fatigue in the legs of the riders. An action-packed day ahead that promises plenty for those with an attacking mindset. The mountains don't scare him. He's already trying to escape.
Guys, the stage has no big mountain passes, but the succession of short climbs will weigh heavy at the end of the day. Good luck. Don't waste too much energy now. His teammates are hunting down the counterattack. The leader has got his team riding early to manage the time gap.
Op meer en meer plekken.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
Do you bellow the world in a row?
group behind. It will be easier if there are several of you.
He's a puncher who's moving up the rankings. With an ever-increasing presence among the top 5 on stages and on the hilly classics, it wouldn't be surprising to see the Belgian Maxime van Gils win one of the major Ardennes classics. Brought to public attention by his stage victory at the summit of the Turini during the 2019 Paris-Nice, the Colombian Daniel Martinez confirmed his potential as a true climber the following year by winning the Critérium du Dauphiné.
The tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap. It's the leader's team that's taking on the chase of the breakaway.
The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish. A good ruler with not too bad a punch. He should still try to get away before the finish because he's not so fast in a sprint.
The guys with you are upping the tempo. They're going to try to manage the time gap.
He does well on short climbs, but he can't really rely on his sprint qualities to hope for a win. An attacking rider who isn't afraid to go to the front of the race, Quentin Paché is comfortable on the relatively hilly terrain. Enric Mas is undoubtedly one of the best climbers in the peloton, but he has yet to taste overall victory on the Grand Tour, with 3 runner-up finishes on the Vuelta. Winner of the 2024 Flèche Wallonne, ridden in very difficult weather conditions, as well as the Tour Down Under and the Tour of Britain, the Welsh rider Stephen Williams is a puncher who's reached maturity. And we're off on another climb, and this one counts towards the mountains classification. Once again, there will be 2 and 1 points to be pocketed.
You were first over the top of the climb. That's good.
He's able to come up trumps on the flat, on short climbs or on mountain passes. But if he's one of 2 rises at the finish, it's best not to count on him. He has ambitions for the polka dot jersey. He burst upon the scene in the 2020 season with a stage victory and several podium places on the Tour de France. The Swiss rider Marc Hirschi is now one of the punchers who can't be taken for granted. The front of the race is now entering the town of Apt for the first of the two transits that are scheduled today. The second time they go through the town, the riders will contest the intermediate sprint, and it's already an opportunity for them to check out its unorthodox nature. A very short, steep climb with a hairpin bend. You better keep an eye on him. As of his second season with the pros, Lennart van Eetvelt went head-to-head with the peloton heavyweights on summit finishes. Winner of the UAE Tour, including a stage victory, he could even have won a stage on the Vuelta in front of Primoz Roglic if he hadn't raised his arms too soon. Watch out for him in the mountains. He may be young, but he's already proved that he can compete with the best. A good climber, Guillaume Martin Guyonnet always rises to the occasion when the going gets tough. The feed zone is approaching. It lies at the foot of the Côte de Cazeneuve, a difficulty that the riders will encounter twice today. Solid rider, the Breton Valentin Madouas is capable of playing a prominent role in World Tour races. We notably saw him win the Bretagne Classic on home soil, or finish second in the Strade Bianche and the Paris Olympics, and third in the Tour of Flanders. He also has a top 10 finish in the general classification of the Tour de France. The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
His teammates are riding to protect the jersey. I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race. He's still got something in the tank. He's putting his foot down in the relays.
As effective on short climbs as on mountain passes, he's also a good ruler, able to pull off a solo win.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The polka dot jersey has enough lead to be sure to keep it today.
Ja.